Hi, my name is Jack Carolan, and this is another game that I've made. So this game was actually a solo project. Most of the other stuff on this channel was stuff that uh, I've made with a group, with a designer backing me um, to tell me what to do and to give me all the yes and no's. Uh, so the game concept behind this idea was that um, what I wanted. So at the time, right when I thought of this game, is that I was thinking about Clicker Hero, um, and I really enjoyed Clicker Hero. Um, I don't know why. It's a game where you literally watch a number go like skyrocket. And I don't know what infatuated me with this game, but I love this game. I love clickers. Some reason I don't know why. But I was thinking about clickers, and I was kind of looking at the kind of the stuff that clickers give you. Um, Things like when you leave, it will accumulate gold in your stead, and do things like that. So I was like, what if you could make a RPG that sort of follows the has those sort of same mechanics. So what I decided to make was a 2D RPG, as you probably see up there, um, that also has it has all the normal RPG aspects. It has all the character stats and the inventory menu and the equipment menu. So, just so you know, guys, as well, I opens the inventory, O it opens the equipment, MP opens the character stats, and you can also click these close. Um, yeah. So what the idea for this game, and I go into it into further explanation into the blog, is that you make your way through dungeons, and you fight enemies to gain levels, and the level goes up indefinitely as well. And what would end up happening is you would go through these levels, but eventually you would want to stop playing the game. You would turn off your phone. Um, so what I wanted to design for that was pretty much you could give your hero commands to do while you are gone. So you can tell him to go and do the level 38 dungeon, and to continuously run that, and whatever items you get from this dungeon, sell, um, or deconstruct or whatever, and uh, or like if you passed the dungeon with more than 50% health, move on to the next dungeon automatically, and just kind of stuff like that. That sort of infinite level progression kind of stuff. Uh, for this game, when I concepted it, I was currently working on the major project, so I couldn't work on this until I'd finished my major project. After I finished my major project, I probably spent about 4 weeks making this game in total. Uh, from After concepting to actually putting hand to mouse and to making code. Do I have an inventory? No. Okay. Just gonna have to keep running the dungeon until I do to actually show how it happens. So this isn't actually a full game yet. So when you go into that door room there, you're meant to be able to choose uh, between like you're meant to be able to choose a dungeon, and and after finish that dungeon, you would go to the next dungeon, uh, and so on and so forth. Uh, and I still haven't got I am not getting lucky with the drops. I think the drop rate is like something like 10%. Yeah, and you have health regen and things as well, which is going on in the background. So in that case, I'll just quickly show you the character stats. So every time you level up, you get, I believe it's five ability points, and you can put these into your stats. So you can actually just click on these. So I'm just going to put everything in strength because that's the only thing that works. And now my strength is 40. So if I go and run this dungeon now, and I come up to this dude, and I'm pretty much, yeah, I'm doing 40 damage straight to him every second. So, this was kind of where the game starts to branch out now. What I planned for the game was that from each of the different stats, they do a different thing, right? So strength obviously increases your thing, vitality obviously increases your health. Dexterity was going to increase your attack speed and the number of attacks that you make per attack. So say you had an attack speed of let's say you had an attack speed of right now it's like you do 1 attack per second. Let's say that you had an attack speed of 2. So you would do 2 attacks per second. You know, just kind of stuff like that. Just like multiple attacks per second. Or, you know, or just like quickly attacking and just like massacring the enemy. As well with that, there was also going to be, you know, when you level up, get abilities, and you also get abilities based on what you stat. So if I stat, you know, 50 points into strength, I'll get a special ability called like Heavy Smash, which ups my strength, my auto attacks damage by 10%, all things like that. So now that I got some items, I'll show you how this works. So with the items, right, we get up the screen. And we click on the sword, and it gives us, you know, this is a sword. Please don't hold it by the sharp end. Kind of things like that. So in order to equip it, what we would do is we would go to... I'm sorry about the rapid clicking. Right now, as of this moment, it isn't actually set to, you know, the specific slots that they're meant to be set to. So with the sword, you can actually just set the sword to your helmet piece, and with the shoulder armor, you can, you know, you can put it on your feet, stuff like that. So that's the kind of thing, and you can also, you know, you can de-equip it and re-equip it and things like that. Now, these actually do give you stats. So the sword, it gives me the sword gives me 1 strength, and you'll find that the shoulder armor gives me 7 strength. So you'll find that that equals 8. And you know, vitality, this gives me 6, and this gives me 9, and that gives me 15. Now you would have noticed that these were 10 before, and that they have gone up because of this. So the blue values were meant to represent how much you're getting through equipment, and then that shows you the actual value. And then I would have also added another thing for like passives and things like that. So this was my game concept idea. Yeah, made it in about 4 weeks using the Unreal Engine as well. It's a great engine. In not only just in 3D but in 2D as well. It's very, very good at doing a lot of different things. So if you want to have a go at this game yourself, if you can even call it a game, you can actually go to my website, and up on there I have a whole list of games of other ones I've made, and you can also download them and play them as well. Alright, have a nice day.